So I just want to make sure it doesn't seem like my mic is on. Oh, I didn't connect the headphones to the mic. So today I am going live, as y'all can see. I just want to make sure that my microphone is ready. I'm going to check my microphone. Hi everyone. Let me see if it's working. Hello. Yep, my microphone is working. Okay. So in today's live, I'm gonna show y'all how I got the this iPhone. Okay. So really I really just wanted to get the iPhone Plus 16, cuz I had the iPhone 13. It was time for me to get an upgrade. So this is my iPhone 13. It's pink. It's like brand new. No scratches, no dents. It's perfect. It's almost like a brand new phone. So I just wanted to upgrade and get a new phone. So I waited till I'm ready to get an upgrade. So this is how I end up with the iPhone Pro Max, okay? So I call, my provider is T-Mobile. So I call them and let them know, hey, I finished paying off the bill and I want to get an upgrade. So they was like, okay, we walk you through the app. So I'm doing it through the app. And I wanted to add a second line. So I wanted two phones, right? So they was like, we can't do it that way because they said I had to add a line. But at the time, before I upgrade, I had the iPhone 13, right? And I had the iPad Air. This is the iPad Air. So I was like, okay, I have two lines. They say, no, it's not the same thing as adding a phone. Because I already had an iPad and I have my phone. So I thought that was two lines. They say, no, I have to add a line to add a phone. So I was like, fine, right? So I canceled this on my plan because now, I could get another phone. So I went to the store. No, I called him. So he walked me through the app, right? I picked the iPhone 15 because you didn't have to put a down payment, right? So he said, first, we're going to pay for that. I said, why don't we do everything together, right? He's like, no, you can't do it that way. So I added the phone. I paid for that. So I was ready for the upgrade. So when I was ready to do the upgrade, it went from $17 to $33 a month. And I was like, yo, I said, this is why I didn't want to add a line because now y'all got me in a contract. I said, this is not going to work. So he was like, okay, go back, go back through the app and click on upgrade. So I click on upgrade. It went back to $17, right? I was like, okay, cool. So I wanted the iPhone 16 Plus pink. So I'm looking, I was like, oh, they sold out of it, right? And I was like, oh, he said, go back, go back. So what I didn't know, he made me go and pick the iPhone 16, period. Just the iPhone 16. So I'm thinking I'm getting the iPhone 16 Plus. I already paid the bill, right? I paid the bill. And then after I paid the bill, I realized I wasn't getting the iPhone 16 Plus. So I was very upset. I was like, yo, I'm not getting the iPhone 16 Plus. This is the iPhone. He was like, I told you they don't have the iPhone 15 Plus. I say, if I knew they didn't have the iPhone 15 Plus, I wouldn't have get it. Now I gotta go to the store and cancel. That's what I told him, the guy over the phone. So I went to T-Mobile. It's crowded. It's packed, right? So I went and I say, look, I'm not happy. I wanted the iPhone 16 Plus. I just got the iPhone 16. The iPhone 16 and the iPhone 16 Plus and the iPhone 16 Pro are not the same. They're not the same. They're like totally different phones. So that's why I wanted either a Plus or a Pro. And what I later learned, the Plus and Pro has a better camera, better video quality. So I was like, okay, I need the iPhone 16 Plus and I want to get a second line. So I went, I'm ready. They say we can't do it together. You have to add the line first and then upgrade, just like the guy told me over the phone. So I was like, all right. So I went, I added the phone, I added the 15, right, as the second line. And then I'm ready to do the upgrade, right? I added the phone, right? And then my card declined. And I was like, could they say they cancel it? I was like, why is declined? They was like, it's probably your bank. I called my bank. My bank was like, it's not us. It's the merchant. I was like, okay, okay. So I called back and I was like, I don't know what's going on. So I transferred, I have money in my reserves and I moved it to spend it. I said, maybe that's what it is, you know? So I tried to do the transaction, drew them again, decline. And I was like, this is crazy. So I called my bank. They say it's not us, it's the merchants, right? So I'm feeling frustrated and overwhelmed. I say, look, I just want to upgrade my phone. Let me upgrade my phone first before I add the line. Let's try it that way. And they was like, okay, so we start all over. I called my bank the third time. It declined. I said, you know what? I don't think it's my bank. I think maybe y'all ran out of the iPhone 16 Plus. Because then I decided to get the iPhone 16 Plus black because that's all they had available, right? So it's not going through. I say it's not my bank. I don't know what's going on. So they call customers first, customer service on their end to see what's going on, right? And then they told me the reason why it didn't go through, they want to raise up my plan. My plan is very good. So right now, I peeped the game, right? And right now, I'm like irritated because I've been there for like 3 hours and it's like glitching and glitching. And you see $17 a month, then you see $33 a month. And now they're declining me. They're not letting me pay the payments because they want me to spend money and update my plan, right? And I'm not even getting the phone I want. So I made up my mind. I say, okay, if I can't get the iPhone 16 Plus, I'll probably wait till they have it in stock, you know? So I'm frustrated. Well, I just get the iPhone 17. They had that in stock. You had to put money down to get the iPhone 17 Pro Max. You had to put it down. I need money to. I still gotta buy Christmas presents, you know. So I can't put the money down on the iPhone Pro 17, right? So I'm frustrated, and they say they're gonna make me pay $10 more, and I repeat the game with this AI thing. They can't do nothing. They gotta follow everything through AI. They can't do nothing. So the New York of me came out. I start acting like I'm from New York, cause you know how we New Yorkers act. I was like, this is crazy, yo. I was like, this is crazy. I've been with y'all for 2 years. Loyal. I didn't give y'all no problems. Okay? And now y'all want to change it. I said, this is crazy. Y'all don't even got the phones in stock. That's what I say. And now y'all want me to pay more on my plan to add a line. So I realized they was trying to make me pay more money. It didn't make no sense to upgrade and not get the phone I want and pay more. And so I left. I said, I'm going to go to, I didn't tell them that, but I was frustrated. I left the store. I go to another provider. I was like, let me go to this other provider. So they say, what you looking for? I said, I want the iPhone 16 Plus. Do you have it in stock? They said, there's no i16 Plus available. She said, all they got was the new ones, the 17, all the new ones they have right now for the iPhones, right? They say, you may have to put some money down. We don't know. Give us your information, whatever. So I gave them my information. I was like, I don't know how much I'm going to put down, but I really need a phone. And I told my niece that I was going to give her this phone. The iPhone 13 is perfect. It's in great condition. So they run my information and they say I didn't have to put down no down payment. When they told me that, I was like, for real? No down payment? For real? I was like, all right. I said, give it to me, right? And I said, I want to get another iPhone because I wanted to get a second line. They say, if you want to get a second line, you got to put down like $300 or $400 down. I said, where's your Samsung? Let me see your Samsung, right? So I got the Samsung. They say no money down to get the second phone in line, whatever. So I did that. And that's how I got my iPhone 17 Pro Max. All right? So I was like, all right, I'm happy. I got the phone I want. Plus, I got a second phone. So the next day, I got to cancel. So I went back to T-Mobile. I was like, look, I'm going to cancel. And they was like, okay, we got to go through your email, whatever, to cancel the line. Because I couldn't remember the PIN. I forgot the PIN. I don't remember the PIN. So I was like, okay, let me just cancel, right? So I went in the email and I took this phone out, right? I took out this phone. He was like, he saw me took out the phone, right? And he was like, how much you paid for that? And he put me on the recorder. He said, I'm going to have you record so they understand. I was like, I didn't put down no down payments. I was like, they're selling the same price like y'all. They didn't, all I had to do is pay the sell tax. They was like, he's like, yeah. I was like, yeah. I was like, it's crazy. I said, it's T-Mobile fault. Y'all ran out of phones. So, so I transfer over, you know. So he was like, all right. So they was like, okay, you good to go. We're going to cancel your service, right? Because I already got another provider. I go online. I was like, I wanted to see what the other providers are charging for this phone right now. I went on online. They all say no down payments to buy this phone right now. All the providers. After I told that to T-Mobile, what sense that you're making people pay down on the phone and you don't even got inventory in stock? That doesn't make no sense. So now all the providers, all of them, even T-Mobile, is saying you don't have to put no money down, pay for the sell tax, like I just did. Okay? So they can really negotiate or do anything with me because they had to do everything through the AI app. I'm telling y'all this story because they could change up the price with the app. 1 minute is $17 a month, next minute is $30. They could do whatever with the app. So what I'm getting at with this, right? I don't give too much business advice because I don't wanna lead people in the wrong way. I have a lot of integrity. I could make up stuff and tell y'all, but I'm not gonna do that on my channel. But I will say this. When you want to do something in business, it's who's ever in charge of the country. So I'm gonna give y'all an example. When Bush was president, we went to war with Iraq, right? So to make money during that time was to join the army. You got a lot of benefits and incentive around the Bush era, right? And then you have, after Bush, there was Obama. So to make money around the Obama era, you go to school. You like, how you could go to school and make money? Did you know during the time when Obama was president, if you went to school, you could get a lot of loans? You could take those student loans and flip it and invest in the business. And that's what some people did who were smart. But he's not going to be like, hey, y'all want to start a business to help the economy? Take a student loan. He can't say that. So you just got to have common sense to know that. So during his time, to make money, go to school, take a loan, say you need it for school, and use that money and invest. That was the Obama era. And around that time, because houses were so cheap, it was good to get in real estate, try to sell houses, try to flip houses, because at the time the market was cheap for houses. Okay, so now you got Obama. Then you got Trump, 2016. Trump didn't make money when Obama was president because the houses were cheap. He didn't make no money. So he was not happy. A lot of people didn't make money, you know, around the time Obama was president. There are people who made a lot, and there's people who didn't. Trump was one of those people who didn't make no money. The real estate was taking a beating when Obama was president. If you was into hotels, if you was into trying to rent, you know, I mean, there's other ways. If you're flipping houses, you made money. If you're selling houses at that time, you made money. But if you was a landlord or you was a hotel business like Trump is, you didn't make no kind of money around Obama time. So he went in. So when Trump did, he did it in a way to raise the prices of housing. He did it in a way to raise the price of rent. If Obama was there longer, you wouldn't you wouldn't need to have a high credit score to get approved for a house. He was working on that too, but he had to leave office. Obama had to leave office. All right. So Trump took over and he put everything back. You have to put 20% down if you want to get approved for a house. You have to have a certain credit. Trump put everything back because Trump makes money in the real estate market. That's his thing. So if you was into during the time of Trump, you was into housing and selling houses. If you was a realtor selling house and you was making money, okay, okay, Biden rolled in. Now we have Biden. Biden was all about clean energy, anything clean, renewable energy. If you was into that business, you made money doing the Biden thing, okay, right? Okay, now Trump is in office now. So what do he cares about now? What do you think he cares about now? AI. He's pushing AI. So if you want to make money now, you want to make money in business, you gotta figure out AI. You gotta get into AI. Okay? When he was sworn in for the 2024, he had all the tech people sit up in front row. He had Elon Musk by his side. So the best thing to do is get into AI to make money. And that's my advice to anybody. And go and do this with T-Mobile. How they pushing AI and how they glitch the prices is, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. They glitched the prices. They prevented me from buying the phone because they wanted me to pay more. But I peeped the game and I figured it out. I realized, like my bank said, it wasn't them, it was them. So they wanted me to pay more money on the bill. They want to make me to pay more money on the phone by glitching their app. So I just moved to another provider, and that's what I did. And that's how I got my phone. That's how I got this iPhone Pro Max. I love it. It's good. This is a really good quality camera. And you know what's good too? If y'all want an iPhone, get the iPhone 11. The iPhone 11 is good. Buy the refurbished. The photo quality on the iPhone 11 is bad. I'll show y'all. How you want to know if the quality on your phone is good? What you do? I'm gonna go in it. I'm gonna click on the camera. Let me click on the camera. Okay. So I'm gonna click. You have the camera facing you, right? You click on the camera facing you. So when you have your camera facing you, look how the quality is great. I know it may not look like that in the video, but the iPhone 11 video camera is very good. Okay? So if you want to know if the camera is good, have the photo, have the camera face you, and that's how you could tell it's a good quality camera. So if I wanted another iPhone, I would buy a refurbished iPhone 11. Let me see the other one. I'll pull it up. This phone is about to die. This is the iPhone 10. Go iPhone 10. Put video. Okay, so if y'all could see the difference, this is the iPhone 10 and this is the iPhone 11. If y'all could see the quality, you see the difference in quality? This is the iPhone 11, the one I'm tapping my finger on, and the other one is the iPhone 10 XR, I think. You see the quality difference? Let's go on this one. You see the quality difference? The Pro Max is better than the iPhone 11, but just slightly. So when you do like a self video of yourself, that's how you know the quality of the phone, of the video. So that's all I'm gonna say today. I just want to share that story with y'all. If y'all thinking about growing your business, y'all gotta invest in AI. They will push the AI videos, like so y'all just gotta learn how to do AI. I'm figuring it out myself. I don't know a lot about the AI. I'm trying to learn right now, you know. All right, so I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna end my live. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.